everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from New York. I'm also known as #unicornboss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis because today is Unicorn Monday and those are my favorite. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So super excited tonight, you guys. I thought we would do a fun little keto kitchen and I came up with, well, it's not my original recipe, but I've seen this made before and I thought it would be a great little recipe to use as an appetizer for Thanksgiving. So really excited to share it with you all tonight. I see a bunch of you guys jumping online. Welcome. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. Go ahead and say hi and let me know where you're coming in from. And if you're grabbing me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. By the way, if you're a brand new friend, don't forget to comment new below so that way I can circle back around and say hi to you. I have a ton of brand new friends to my page and followers, so if you're brand new to me, welcome. My name is Joanne. I've been keto since November and I'm absolutely loving what this lifestyle has done for me. Actually, I should clarify, I just hit my year mark. It's not like I've been doing this 3 days. So welcome everybody. And then if you haven't followed me yet, make sure you just take a quick moment and go right over to my page. If you click on my face, it will take you over there. Go ahead and click on the follow button because I am starting to run out of being able to accept friend requests. So I want to make sure you're not missing out on all the fun things that we do here on my page. So let me say hi to a few people real quick. Are you guys planning on being keto for Thanksgiving? If you are, go ahead and comment keto Thanksgiving and let me know what kinds of recipes you might want to see. I thought we might try and do a fun few recipes that are nice and easy to do kind of for the Thanksgiving holiday. So hey Pat, welcome. Hi Brenda, Lisa, Karen, Catherine, Sharon, Denise, Tara, welcome. Hi John, hi everybody. So happy to have you on here tonight. So if you comment that you're keto, don't forget to let me know how long you've been on the journey so I can give you a shout out. Tonight we're going to be making some cream cheese sausage balls. What do you guys think? Does it sound yummy? If it does, give me your favorite yummy food emoji below. But yeah, I was looking for something nice and quick and easy that I could share with you guys, potentially maybe to use as an appetizer for the holiday. I know some of you guys are really looking to stay keto for your Thanksgiving. So by the way, I'm in a great recipe group and we're sharing a ton of really great Thanksgiving keto recipes in there. So if you'd like to be added to the group, just comment group below. And when I'm done, I'll go back through and I'll get everybody added into the group and get you some information. So this recipe was originally not keto and I made a few small changes to make it keto. So this is my first time I've ever made this recipe. Really excited to try it with you all. I've heard it's delicious. Has anybody ever made the cream cheese sausage balls below? I'd be curious to know if you've made it. Go ahead and comment below. Give me any tips or tricks or tell me whether you think it's delicious and you enjoyed it. So this is a really easy recipe. You just need some sausage, some cream cheese, some almond and coconut flour, and then of course some grated cheese of your choice. I'm doing cheddar here. So nice and easy peasy. What do you think, you guys? I always do quick and easy on my page. So if you're brand new to me, I've got tons of really easy recipes on my page. And my whole goal is to teach you guys that it doesn't need to be hard to be keto. And if you're hungry, you can have a few simple, quick ingredients. You know, just make sure you keep stock of some keto friendly ingredients. You always have them in your cupboards and in your fridge. And then you can make things like this whenever you need to. One thing I will say is you can freeze these and have these ahead of time. So you know, if you want to thaw them out for like little fat bum lunches or anything like that, you can definitely have them. So Denise said she made cream cheese sausage stuffed mushrooms, and that sounds spectacular. Yeah, so I'm really excited to see how this turns out. I'm actually going to try baking these in my air fryer to see if they get nice and melty and crispy. So I'll make sure I give you guys some feedback on that. But if you're just making these in a normal oven, you would bake at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. And it's supposed to make 60 to 65 sausage balls depending on how big you make them. So we shall see how it goes, you guys. So while I'm getting the camera ready, feel free to say hi, let me know how your day went, and we will go ahead and get started. So I spent some time at the grocery store tonight trying to find a really nice keto-friendly sausage. This is the most important part of doing this recipe. I wasn't 100% successful, I will say that, you guys. It's very difficult to find a 100% keto-friendly sausage. Most sausages are gonna have a teeny tiny bit of sugar in it. As long as it's less than 1 gram, and as long as you're making the very best choice that you can, this will be really helpful to you. So I like this brand here, Premio. I was trying to find one that wasn't the sweet Italian, but they just didn't have it. Why I like this brand so much is that it says right on the back here that it's fresh, gluten-free, there's no added MSG in there, so you can see a lot of the sausages will have like tons and tons of additional MSG and like that fake salt, which is not good for you. And then it has no added preservatives. So if you're gonna do a sausage, this is a really great brand to keep your eye out, you know, if you can find it. It's got the smallest amount of sugar, less than 1 gram, and the ingredients are just pork, water, salt, spices, and paprika and natural flavors. So like I said, not 100% keto because it does have a little bit of sugar in it, but it's the best choice that you can make sometimes, you guys. So the cool thing about this is if you are staying pretty much keto, and if you have something small like this, it's not going to completely kill your day. So you don't have to worry too much about it. If you guys do have a favorite brand of keto-friendly sausage that you enjoy using, would love to hear about it if you want to leave it in the comments. Yeah, so no MSG in this one. Pork does tend to be a little bit high in salt, but it's not terrible, so. Okay, so the next ingredient is I've got 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. Remember, when you do this, you really want to make sure you're getting the full fat cream cheese in for your keto macros. Remember, it takes fat to burn fat. So if you're looking to boost your weight loss and you know, be successful on your health journey, don't be afraid of the fat. You don't want to be doing like the fat-free or the low-fat cream cheese for sure. Okay. And then I've got a cup and a half of grated cheddar here. But before I put that in, we're gonna go ahead and put in a mixture of some almond flour and some coconut flour. So this is the part of the recipe where we are ad-libbing a little bit to make this keto. The original recipe called for some Bisquick pancake mix, which of course we don't want to do. So the recipe calls for 3 cups of that mix. So I thought we would do 2 cups of almond flour, and maybe I'll do a half a cup of either coconut flour or I've got also keto-friendly pork rinds, which I think would be really nice and tasty to add in here as well. So let's go ahead and do 2 cups of the almond flour if I can get it in here. I had to actually go buy some almond flour. For those of you that watched my video the other day, I had mentioned that I was out, so I had to pick up a little bit more. Luckily, a lot of these keto-friendly ingredients are much more available than they used to be, so you can pretty much find these in your local grocery store. I do like to, when I have time and I'm planning, I like to get my flours from Thrive Market. It's an online service. It's just a little bit cheaper if you buy everything online through that online service, which I really enjoy. You guys are quiet tonight, so why don't you go ahead and tell me what kind of plans you have for Thanksgiving. I would love to hear about it. I know everybody's practicing now for their keto recipes. All right, let me take a peek and see how much pork rinds I have left for my breadcrumbs. You could use I believe coconut flour is nut-free, so I've got some coconut flour here that I was going to use to measure my last cup of flour on here. The problem with coconut flour is it's not quite the same consistency. This is super fine, and you can see the almond flour is a little grainy, so sometimes it does throw off the results of the recipe. Depending on what kind of flour you use. So this is just organic coconut flour. It doesn't have any nuts in it at all. So if you have a nut allergy, this would be a safe one for you to try. So I do have some keto-friendly breadcrumbs left over. Let me just stir this around real quick, and I think I'm gonna try adding these in. So I always make a really big batch of this and just leave it in the fridge for whenever I need it. This is really easy to do. You can find the recipe on Pinterest or on my page. This is just basically ground up pork rinds with some herbs and some added Parmesan. So this will add flavor to our sausage balls, as well as a lot of additional extra fat, which will be really good for you. So let's do like maybe a half a cup of this. And then if we need more, we can always add in some more depending on how wet this gets. Okay, so I'm going to begin to start combining this here. So far, what do you guys think? Nice and easy, right? Nothing too crazy. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I didn't realize I put the plastic in here. We'll just pretend this didn't happen. You guys can keep a secret, right? Something always goes wrong on live camera. It never fails. Hey, Amanda, welcome. So I'm just combining, for those of you that are brand new and just jumping on, I've got some cream cheese in here with some sausage and some almond flour and some pork rinds, some keto-friendly breadcrumbs. So I'm just gonna do a rough mix on this, and then I'm gonna add in my cheddar, and that is actually everything. There's actually no, just making sure, there is no liquid base for this. Yeah, I know. Hey Beth, welcome. So, listen you guys, if you can't laugh at yourself when you make mistakes, life is way too short. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm adding in my cheddar, and I'm going to just get in there with my hands now and combine this as much as I can. So, I know some people don't like to work with their hands, but when you're doing a recipe like this, oh, and I'm getting it everywhere as well, you just sometimes have to. So thanks for sharing, Amanda. So I forgot to mention earlier on in the video, if you guys enjoy my page and you have a lot of fun here and you learn lots of things about keto, I would so appreciate some shares. Really helps out a lot. So, okay. So this is starting to go. This is interesting. I typically, when you do recipes like this, it would normally have some kind of liquid with it. So I'm guessing that the cream cheese is supposed to be giving this moisture here. So it's interesting. It's feeling very dry. Yeah, you just got to get up in there, you guys. Like, don't be afraid of it. You can always wash your hands and sanitize everything after. So. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. I've got some more to combine in here. Just a little bit of dryness in the bottom here. So I'm going to see if I can work it all in. I think that these are going to be really, really delicious, right, Janet? Doesn't it sound really good? And just think how easy this would be if you are looking to stay keto on Thanksgiving. You could put these on little toothpicks for people to munch on, or put them in a bowl. And there's a million things that you could do as far as dipping goes if you wanted to get fancy with it. So I really love that you can make these in advance and freeze them. They would be great to pack in a lunch for a nice little treat, like almost like a fat bomb, a nice savory fat bomb. So, okay, this is looking pretty good. Let me just give it a little bit more. This is a workout. Yeah, you love to use your hands too. I know. When I was a kid, I hated touching the meat. I thought it was so gross, but you know, as you get older, you realize that there are just some things in life that are better with your hands. So, okay, this is looking pretty good. So, let me kind of show you guys what it looks like. So I've got a nice little ball here of combined cheeses. We've got our pork rind breadcrumbs in here, our cream cheese, our cheddar. I think it's going to be fantastic. So let me get the last little bit off of this spoon here. And then I'll just make a few balls to kind of show you guys what they look like. I'll try and keep track as I make them to see how many we're supposed to get. The recipe said it should yield about 60 sausage balls. So that's quite a lot. So I'm gonna try making probably a batch in the oven, and I'm gonna try making another batch in my air fryer just to see what the difference is and how it turns out. I really love my air fryer, so if you guys have an air fryer, comment air fryer below. I've got a few really great recipes that I think you'll enjoy on my page for the air fryer. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and see. I've got my tray here. Let me just clear some of this stuff off. Let's go ahead and try and make a few balls here. So this would be perfect if you had a little scooper to kind of pick, you know, the perfect amount and keep them nice and uniform. But I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. So I think that's like a perfect size. You can see it combines nice and easily. I'm not struggling to keep these together at all. So thanks for sharing, everyone. I appreciate the love. So yeah, if you guys like my page, I love it when you guys share and when you tag me in the different recipes when you try making them. It's a lot of fun for me. I love to see it. So I'll just do a few more with you guys, and then I will finish up off camera. Make sure you swing back to my page later, or maybe tomorrow. I'll make sure I do a live taste test. I always do a live taste test with you all and give you feedback. So if there's anything I would change about the recipe next time, anything that I didn't like, I'll make sure to provide all of that information for you. So I am so excited to try this. If you make this, don't forget to share it with me. Thank you all so much for your love and support. I hope you have a great night, and I'll be back to chat with you guys again soon. Take care.